Namaste, friends. Welcome to Daily Divine Dhyan. Today's concept, we are going to talk about 5-finger concepts. Using the 5 fingers, we are going to understand a few things very easily. What are they? Let us see. Using the 5 finger, starting with the first and the foremost, with the little finger, which is our physical entity. The physical body, which is made up of atoms and molecules and many cells, which is dominating our being. We are more attracted to the physical form of the body. So you do whatever this body allows us to do. In the spiritual world, physical body is also very important. We have to respect that and help in maintaining a healthy body, which is going to help us in our spiritual journey. Secondly, we exist in the mind. First, we exist as a body, and then comes our mind. Mind is influenced by many of our cultural and religious identities. Many a times, our mind rules our body. We manifest things, whatever comes to the mind. So we use all these mental labels for manifesting. The third comes our intellect. The intellect is represented by the middle finger, which is sum of all the experiences of this birth and the previous births. Many a times. So the intellect which we are possessing now is going to affect our mind conscious, the mind body, and the physical body. I can explain this with a beautiful example. Our physical body has so many parts, so many features. Our hands, our feet, our face. Supposing my hand is used to do stuff. It's always not doing stuff just because I have 2 hands. I have 2 legs to walk around, but my legs don't keep on walking around. My mind tells me what to do. If I wish to do something, if I wish to eat something, I eat. If I want to lift something, I lift. I want to read something, I will read. So the mind says what the body has to do. Then comes the intellect. Not always our mind rules. My mind may say, I want to eat something, but my intellect will object, saying, now this is not the right time to eat, or this food is not good for you. So the intellect is controlling the mind, and the mind will control the body, will not allow it to eat. So these 3 are partners. So when our physical body, though it is inherited from our parents, and it is having the DNA of so many, DNA of your parents and your ancestors, still it is in control of your mind, and mind is control of your intellect. The intellect is, how does your intellect works? It may be this way or that way. So it is actually, the intellect actually is experiences from all the births. So intellect was with the good people and the bad ones, like the Kauravas or the Pandavas. Though they share the DNA of the same family, but the previous birth, karmas, and the intellect from experiences from the previous birth made them do what they did. They were different from Kauravas. The Pandavas and the Kauravas were different from each other, belonging to the same family though. The genetics were the same. just because their past lives were unique. The next finger is our index finger. This is depicting our soul, which is eternal. And the spiritual science, which we are discussing now using these 5 fingers, here the soul is originating from the divine. The soul doesn't need these 3 fingers. The soul to understand the soul conscious, we don't need the support. We need help of the body, of the mind, and the intellect. But after a level, when you reach the soul tattva, these 3 are not necessary. The soul tattva, to understand the soul tattva, you need to meditate. The physical body, you can watch your physical body in a mirror. You can watch your manas tattva or the mind tattva by your actions. And your intellect can be observed or analyzed when you approach a higher intelligent being, like a guru. He'll tell you how the degree of your intelligence, whether you need more, you need to work more on your intellect, or you are done with it, or you're ready in your spiritual journey. But the soul tattva, to understand or the meet or to confront a soul tattva, you need to work on your own by yourself. Only by meditating you can understand or observe your soul tattva. In meditation alone, you meet your soul. In meditation alone, you confront your soul. And how do you meditate? Using a very simple technique, which I keep teaching everywhere. And you can follow my channel, Daily Divine Dhyan, and check in the playlist for the meditation. So beautifully, just close your eyes and observe your breath. And be in yourself. And there you go in and you meet your soul. Not only your soul, your soul, which is eternal, you're going to meet the soul with all its experiences of all its lives. And there you come near to the Sarvatma Tattva or the Purnatma Tattva or Paramatma Tattva, the divine essence of the spirituality or divine essence of the complete creation, which is near to our soul Tattva. This, when you meditate and observe your soul Tattva, it becomes very easy to connect to the Paramatma Tattva. So these 3 may be helpful, but the only thing you need to reach the Paramatma Tattva is being in the soul conscious in your meditation. The mind is the boss of the body. Looking at the fingers, you can know, but the intellect is the boss of your mind and body. However, there is a difference, a little difference. You may need your body, your mind, and your intellect for the soul consciousness, but this is independent in itself to reach the Paramatma Tattva. The intellect, all these are guided by the soul only. So though the difference is vast, but it is not vast. The body follows the mind instructions and not those of the intelligence, but the mind in turn is influenced by the intelligence, and intelligence is guided by the soul. And using all this 5-finger concept, we can understand how easy or difficult it is to understand the spiritual concept. So this is it, dear friends, for today. Keep watching Daily Divine Dhyan using the 5-finger concept. We are going to learn or know many more things which are going to have a clear vision of many of the spiritual topics. So I request you to subscribe my daily divine Dhyan and keep encouraging. Thank you very much. Meet you in the next video with more information using the 5 finger concept. Thank you very much. Namaste.